The basic things which I found while using artificial intelligence for creating images and videos is that the basic hallucination which has been there in the artificial intelligence segment, where you need to be very careful on using your prompt engineering. Most of the problems have been resolved in that segment itself. And agentic AI is also coming, wherein it is not just one prompt you are going to give. You give multiple prompts and refine your content to suit your requirements. So what I'm saying is that AI, for that instance, unless we are clear about it, and I would always say that AI can't survive without human intelligence. Artificial intelligence never can survive without human intelligence support. So the basic things which I found while using artificial intelligence for creating images and videos is that the basic hallucination which has been there in the artificial intelligence segment, where you need to be very careful on using your prompt engineering. See, as the earlier participants of this discussion has pointed out, that it is only giving, AI is only giving you what you have already trained. So as it is being trained by gender biases, it will always give you the output also into that kind of a thing. And again, one more thing which I would suggest is that to understand the nuances of the context which has to be there when you write prompts to get the output. Recently, I had an experience of creating a video wherein I have to show four people. So what is that? I just gave a prompt saying that create a video of four people entering a golden temple in Chandigarh. Immediately, another 15 seconds, I got the video ready with me. And I was very happy with that because it was showing people moving to the temple and discussing something. And then the lady was wearing the headgear kind of a thing. Now the salwar is being put up on her head and it is being closed and all. So I happily put up this for review before the publication. So we have a system wherein I put this into the WhatsApp group of people which is acquainted and been in this segment for long, and to get the feedback of what the video is really. Is it going to make an impact? Suddenly, I got a call from my friend from Delhi. It's again Sukhvinder Kaur, who is from Punjab. She's told me, "What is that, sir, you're doing? Don't put this anywhere." So we was asking, what happened? She said that, "Hey, you have created this video with three men and one woman entering the Golden Temple. How can men enter the Golden Temple without a scarf on their head? It is not permitted." So I was shocked about these remarks from her because, see, for me, I didn't took that instant very carefully. And if I would have put it on social media or any place, it would have been a disaster in that sense. So we have to be very careful. My prompt was not very clear to the machine. So what I did, I reframed my prompt saying that the men should also have a scarf on their head, and then only let them enter the temple. The next video, which was created, obviously had this thing on the visual, and that one we used it. So what I'm saying is that AI, for that instance, unless we are clear about it, and I would always say that AI can't survive without human intelligence. Artificial intelligence never can survive without human intelligence support. Another thing which I did, again, a simple thing also, for which I did another video wherein it is like people entering, it's only three people entering a temple in Kerala. So I did the similar kind of mistake there also. What happened? The video came out with the lady without a chapel is there, and the man accompanying this lady is put up in chapels. it's not possible to enter a temple with chapels put on. And my model, which is not being trained in India or Kerala, doesn't understand this point where it has to remove the chapels and then enter the temple. So these are the two examples which I have got in creating videos. A lot many such examples are there. Because of the short of time, I am just restricting into these two, and we will discuss it later when if there is a question coming up and all. Another thing, when I have used text, see, what we generally do is that we create the story first, write it, and then put this through the AI, wherein we say that refine it with the spelling corrections, grammatical errors, nothing much. And then the story is run through, and we get a story with lesser spelling mistakes and all. And here also you have to mention whether you want it in British English or in American English. So if you don't say this, it will give you a text with American English, wherein you say organizations with the Z, wherein we have to manually correct it to S, and all these things are happening. But the prompt engineering, if it is correct, I think most of the problems have been resolved in that segment itself. And agentic AI is also coming, wherein it is not just one prompt you are going to give. You give multiple prompts and refine your content to suit your requirements. This is what I think mainstream media is doing. I think even Times of India have developed that kind of agentic AI thing for their news production segments, wherein they have said that this is the style which we have to use. These are the spellings which we use for our publications, and then train the machine to adopt it and get the content right for their requirements. So this is, again, I focus on one single thing. Without human intelligence, we cannot take. I mean, even maybe companies are going to, even in India also, some 500 crores of rupees are going to be used for developing AI models, where it is good because it will understand better Indian languages in that sense. Now, if you put up something in Indian languages, it is not going to give you the correct the context, or the say certain segments are not being understood by the AI models. When Indian models are going to be popular in India, it is going to take those things into action, and it will create more important things. Hallucination is a very serious thing when you write news items and all. Once we had a problem, we were doing a special story on Heart Day, wherein we developed the story and then said, add context and give some quotes. This was a mistake we did. So what the machine did is that it added certain quotes wherein it said that so and so things are very important in heart, say, treatment, and said some Dr. Lakshmi Nair, such and such hospital. But there is no Lakshmi Nair working that hospital. It has created by its own, and luckily we found that, and we checked with the hospital, and the hospital authorities said, no, we don't have any doctor like this. So we then cut out that portion and called up that hospital and got the quote from the real doctor and added to the story. So we have to be very careful. That's what in the initial stages I would say.